start here. And I heard a foodie fun fact. Eddie Merlot's, the restaurant, is not actually named after a real person. Did you know that? Well, the founder, Bill Humphreys, created the nickname for a friend after they enjoyed several bottles of Merlot over dinner. And you know how that goes. Well, this morning we have managing general partner Keith Miller with us today, as well as executive chef, Chef TJ Lennick. Did you guys know that story? And good morning.
We did. Good morning.
Okay, so it's
Absolutely.
part of the whole vibe and how it all happened.
Absolutely. It was a brown bag tasting, and founder Bill Humphreys pulled out the nickel Harris Merlot, and Ed loved it so much, he's like, you know what, we're going to call you Eddie Merlot. And fast forward to us opening, and we became Eddie Merlot's.
Eddie Merlot's. Yeah. Okay, well, Keith, share more about what makes Eddie Merlot's such a great place to enjoy a meal with friends and family. Just a good spot.
Absolutely, family. The people that work there are incredible. It creates a culture of people that are proud of what they do. They stand up and they serve the best product that we can. We're a scratch kitchen, so we make everything in-house. So we are aging our prime beef, which are the top 2% of all cattle that are out there. They're aged 28 days. Chef hand cuts, hand selects all your steaks, so it's going to be the perfect selection of what you want to have.
Oh, I just imagine that. Now, let's talk about the exclusive spring menu, because that's another exciting thing.
Absolutely. So we kicked off spring a little bit early. I don't know about you guys in Colorado. I'm ready for a little bit warmer weather.
Yes.
Keep the snow up in the mountains. But so we have this up through April 28th, and Chef's going to walk through all the different dishes that we have here. So.
Okay. Well, Chef, let's go.
All right. So a couple of the items. First, we're going to start with our Italian Royal Etc.
Okay.
So that's the caviar service we're doing right now. A little less salty than your normal Mollisol caviar. So great accoutrements. We're doing some gluten-free buckwheat pancakes or bellinis with those as well. So kind of a classic thing. This is a dish I actually got to create and put on the menu. So this is a kind of a play on a jambalaya.
Okay.
So I've got some pappardelle pasta in there, and the sauce is going to be a red wine guajillo demi. So guajillo is just a dried pepper that just has a little bit of smokiness to it, a little bit of heat as well.
Okay.
Some baby sweet peppers in there, and tomatoes, and caramelized onions. And then we have andouille sausage and jumbo shrimp on there as well.
What smells so lovely? I mean, everybody walking into the studio this morning is like, oh, what is that? What is that smell? Well, hello, it's Eddie Merlot's. You created this dish here. Okay.
Yes.
You say it's going to have a little bit of heat.
Yes.
How did you come up with all these different flavors?
They asked me to come up with a nice pasta dish, so I just kind of threw it together, and it stuck. So.
Whew,
always love it when that happens.
Really good, Chef. Okay, and what do we have over here?
So then our other entrees are going to be our lobster Oscar. So it's going to be an 8-ounce fillet served with lobster, a little bit of roasted garlic and thyme butter, and then fresh asparagus. And this is our play on a veal saltimbocca, so a bone-in veal chop. We've stuffed that with our cream spinach, a little bit of prosciutto, and then a nice saltimbocca sauce with extra garlic and sage in there.
Oh, Chef, you're killing me. These look so good. And then we've got this here. I guess you're going to finish this one?
Yes, this is going to be our tableside exclusive offer. So this is Dover sole. What I've done is I've taken it, a little bit of dredge of cornstarch and flour, salt and white pepper, seared that off nicely, and then I made a nice little pan sauce that's going to have a little bit of butter, white wine, capers, and parsley.
You can't go wrong with that. And all this is available right now on that menu.
Yes, ma'am. So all the way through the end of April.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can go ahead and do your thing, Chef.
All right.
Let us know what you're doing.
So what we're going to do is we fillet this table side for our guest.
Okay.
So we're just going to push that top fillet right away from the bone. And if you're...
So there is a way to do this.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You just got to do it right as well.
Then you have to walk us through with how this goes.
So we bring it in whole, and we take off the skin and the head, and so then that leaves us these nice fillets that slide right off once we cook it. The dredge on it is just going to add a little bit of texture to us for us.
Chef, what are the advantages of eating it this particular way?
Well, you know it's fresh, fresh cooked, and so plus the kind of showmanship of our servers bringing it out to the table and taking off the bone.
Look at that.
So if you care to, you can always fry the bones and eat them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. So we do offer that. And so we're going to
there it is.
Possibly put these fillets on here.
Okay. And so what would you serve this with?
So we have wonderful sides such as our grilled asparagus, and as well as broccoli and our Brussels sprouts that are served with a little bit of bacon and Parmesan. So
yeah,
that's always wonderful.
This is the way to do it. It looks wonderful, Chef.
Thank you so much.
Well, and Keith, again, everything at Eddie Merlot's is just wonderful, and especially the wine, because you've got a pretty extensive wine list. Tell us about that, and these are hand-selected.
Our wine list is progressive. We definitely hand select it for the menu that we have. So today we've got our Pinot Grigio from Dominica.
Okay.
The Barbera d'Alba, our big feature would be our Duckhorn Cabernet. So these are all paired with each of the individual dishes there. So what do you serve with Oversoul? A glass of wine to start off, and the Pinot Grigio would be great to be for the night.
I was thinking Pinot Grigio. Chef, this smells wonderful,
Well,
and it looks absolutely amazing. And I'm sure there comes some talent with curating these wonderful meals.
Yes, it does. It just kind of the passion and love for food. You know, growing up in a military family, I kind of traveled the world under their wing and got to experience different cultures and different types of cuisine. So it just kind of started off from there, and of course I love to eat as well, so you know.
Of course, and why wouldn't you? And before I let you guys go, Keith, very quickly, the rewards program, because I think this is really cool.
Loyalty program. So we love our team, we love our guests that come in. So every time they come in, they get points for every dollar they're spending. You automatically sign up and you get a $200 credit towards your meal, and basically you accrue things basically as rewards to come back. So there's no reason not to do it.
That's right. Well, thank you both for being with us
pleasure.
this morning. You've got the studio smelling like $1 million, that's for sure. And you have to enjoy the entire limited time spring menu through April the 29th at Eddie Merlot's. Now, if you want to make reservations and learn more about their Prime Society Rewards program, just go to that website. It's eddiemerlots.com. Thank you, Keith, and of course, thank you, Chef.